We're back and better than ever, baby! Let's finish the Xianzhou Love Boost story! Alright, hello friends and gamers. Like I said, we're finishing. Not in this video. Not in this video. Honestly, maybe not even tonight, but I have put this off for God forsake. What are we even talking about that I put off? Desolate Depths of Despair. I put this off for so godforsakenly long because there's a line of quests prior to doing this, I believe, that I have to actually read and voice myself. So I put it off for that reason, for starters. And the second reason is I've had a rough last couple of months, I'll say it right now. And the idea, and I put off Genshin for similar reasoning. The idea of sitting down and having to do like big story content was just a lot. Like it felt like a lot. It felt like a very big task to like undergo. And I could not fathom even getting started with it. But I think now I'm finally in like a spot mentally where I'm like, let's get into it. Let's get her done. What does this button do? Oh, it takes you to navigation. Okay, I'm like, there's like things. I haven't logged into Star Rail for a hot minute. My Trailblaze power is not, it's almost fully capped. That's how long it's been since I last logged in. We have to do something with that for sure. We're gonna have to do something with that. There's so much. Okay, we need to, I did say though, however, we were gonna go through the map and finish everything in order, but I think we're not going to do that just because I really want to get to Penacony. So I'm kind of like, what is necessary? I think we can just go Windswept Wanderlust and kind of do that, I think. And then maybe after we get caught up with the questing, even if that does, because by the time this comes out, they will have announced the next patch for Star Rail, which is 2.1. And honestly, we might be in 2.1 by the time this goes out. So the deal with that is I'm gonna have to get caught up with that, but I do want to, after that, then go back through the Atlas timeline and figure out exactly what we've missed, kind of go through that and do things in order. Because also the limited event quests are thrown in here as well, I believe. Like, I think they're in here. I'm pretty sure they're in here. Because if we go back to the space station arc, Crown of the Mundane and Divine is in here, and maybe they're not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're on Windswept Wanderlust. We're not super far, and today specifically, we're probably gonna have to do quite a bit of reading. It wants us to talk to March 7th and discuss the current state of affairs, but I believe there is a couple of world quests it's gonna send us on before we actually do that. So let me do some housekeeping, because I didn't do that a second ago. I think, I'm like, do I want to keep pulling for Sparkle? Because I know Archeron's gonna be announced in the next bit. Oh, thank God, I can still finish that off. Thank God. So many, what is that? Is for perfection. Okay. All right. We're getting caught up with things. We're busting the dust off Star Rail, if you will. I want to do warps before we get into it, though. Sparkle! I'm going to keep pulling for Sparkle, I think. I'm nowhere near pity. And so at this point, I'm just kind of just trying to build up that pity a little bit. I know building pity is fake, but listen, it is what it is. Also, I think I might be able to get shop stuff. Have I logged in since March 1st? Did we have a patch? No, I logged in. Okay, I got that. I don't remember the last time I logged in. When did this game patch? No idea. Okay, Lindau's Choice. I don't think I have that on Japard. So, do one more. Just one more. Nope. I can do one more. I'll go for it. Nope. All right. Pity built. Yeah, I guess our option now is do the thing. Yeah, okay. I've seen so many good things about people running Bronya and Sparkle together, and I'm just like, I need Sparkle for that reason. I've seen so many insane team comps. So, we have to do story. For that reason, we're going to teleport into the healer's market. I'm so excited. We're going to get caught up on the main Trailblaze mission, and then we'll go back and do it that way. Because originally I was going to do everything all at once and start at the earliest point in the timeline and go from there. But I do want to get to Penacony. So we must make concessions. But we will go back and do that stuff, I'm pretty sure. It wants me to talk to March, but I do believe that's going to throw us into something. If it does, because I'm pretty sure there's some world quests, and it'll be a pop-up, I believe. I believe there'll be a pop-up. So
the Master Diviner gets back.
Maybe not, though?
We might be in for tough times. It's making me a little nervous.
Maybe not, because I believe there was a way to... Not yet. Okay, there was... Actually, we're going to talk to her again, because I want to see if I hit ready. Yeah, this was it. This is the list I needed. So there is Venom Bruise, Immortality Looms, Incineroar's Misled, Credence Falsified. So if you don't finish these, the following missions will permanently disappear as the story progresses. So you can't do them again. So I did want to do them prior to this. The reward, it's not necessarily the rewards that I'm going after. It's more so I want this actual story. So we're going to do Venom Bruise, Immortality Looms today. We did start that months ago, but we're going to actually get into it now. I don't know where Teleport me nearby. Figure out a teleport for me. Usually I like to teleport in on my own, but if I can't figure it out, I'm just like, figure one out for me. What's the easiest one?
I'll remain.
The fun part about doing this so late into the game is that we can walk around with them by related. We know exactly what we're about to get into. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. I don't know how to get to where I need to go. Where did it pop me down? Okay, I don't know how to get. I guess we go here down. This is the work. Why did it teleport me in there? That was the worst option. Now that I'm looking at it. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is great. This right here is great. Okay, how do I get over there? I forget how the Shinjo works. Okay, I have to. Tenhong, please. The main reason we're doing this today, though, is I really felt like doing story. Initially, I was like, maybe I'll do Genshin. Maybe I'll do Fontaine. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, I want to see the cutscene with Tenhong. So we're doing this instead now. Also, this happened before Genshin. So I figured we should probably do this first. So after some time, I don't even know what we're doing. I think it has to do with the cult, right? It has to do with the cult. We have a new message. Xingzu asks us if everything is going well, and I actually don't even know what we're doing. So I have successfully infiltrated the cult. There it is. There it is. Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Yes, it was the cult stuff. She says, that's good. I've always believed in your abilities. Someone just reported in, did you save a Cloud Knight? It was nothing. I'm just good like that. I wouldn't call it saving. We had a successful collaboration. Yeah, he did help us. I remember that because he was really good at calligraphy. Xingzu says, thank you very much for your help. That Cloud Knight had handed over all his intel to the Seat of Divine Foresight. If it weren't for your help, he'd have had a hard time getting away. As you've already infiltrated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, please keep monitoring their activities. So is there anything I should focus on with the cult stuff? Unsure. I've mentioned before that a Cloud Knight named Jishin went missing a few months ago. I don't remember this. I want to know what happened to him, dead or alive, so I can give an answer to his family. Let's avoid contacting each other from here on. If you're seen going in and out of the Seat of Divine Foresight, those disciples are sure to become suspicious of you. They can't check our phone though, right? Right? Say right. Please come back in one piece. Otherwise, the general will be quite upset with me. Thank you, Jingyun. I would pull for you on your banner right now, but I already have you on the team. Not this team, though. So where are we going now? We have to meet up with Green Hibiscus. I remember everyone had code names. I don't remember our code name. If it asks our code name, we're done for, because I don't remember it.
Agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives?
So we're talking again. I can investigate the plant.
Here.
Oh.
What's this on the envelope?
Gray Peony. That was our name. That was our name. That was it. Yep. You're Gray Peony because our hair is gray.
Green hibiscus.
Good. So we're probably going to have to read this as well. All right. This isn't that long. Usually if we have a big chunk of text to read, I put a time on screen when I'm done reading it if you don't care. But this isn't that long, so we're just going to read it. No time on screen. Skip ahead 5 seconds, I guess. So Gray Peony, from the secret letter, you fully demonstrated your bravery and devotion to us. I'll now give you a chance to prove how loyal and reliable you are to the organization. This mission is of utmost importance, and I don't feel comfortable entrusting it to others. We literally just started working for you. That is a red flag, sir. Only a fighter like you can handle such an important task. Yesterday, a disciple absconded in disgrace. She posted a letter as she defected. Good for her! Good for her! Get out of the cult! Based on our investigation, it's an urgent missive to the Seat of Divine Foresight. It shouldn't have arrived yet. Intercept it, and help us mitigate our losses. Once you finish this arduous yet glorious task, I will introduce you to the exalting sanctum's leader of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. So long as he assents, you can begin your journey on the way of immortality. From Green Hibiscus. Well, here's the gag. We're already working with the Seat of Divine Foresight, technically. I think that was just brought up in the text with, what was it, Xingzu? So we should be fine. We can just text her and be like, hey, girly, we're gonna pretend we infiltrated, what is the word? Intercepted a letter and just rock with it. Hold it back for a day, even if they're curious. Don't say anything about the letter. Just let us do our thing. All right, just trust me. Trust the process.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile.
You know, this is so weird.
Looks like I'll need to help them complete.
But like, we can easily do this, but we need to give it some time so it doesn't look like it took us like 2 seconds, right?
Intercept mail. I should probably start by searching near.
Are we actually gonna do it? Why don't we just talk to our person? I guess it's not the end of the world, because even if we intercept a parcel, we can be like, hey, we intercepted this for the cult stuff, but you can have it back now. It was just for the cult stuff. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is far. Oh, it's not that far. I always forget I can walk on this, but you can. All right, so where is this one? I think it got farther. Oh no, I just walked past. So bird. You rummage through the package on this side crane stand, but you don't find the letter you are looking for. So it's not here. There's the bird. The bird. Of course it would be the one that's farther away. I need to figure out how to get here now. This should be the right way? Does that have footsteps? on the wood? How does that work? Just a little dust? Do all characters have that? Yeah, why do they have, is this place dusty? Like, what's up? Where is it on the map? Am I going, oh no, I'm literally in the wrong place. Get over there. The thing about the Shinjo map, it is so confusing to me. I don't know what it is, but it always has been super confusing to me. How did I get all the way over here? I need to, forget it. We're teleporting in, forget it. Forget it, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, I thought that was stairs. It's not. I was like, these are some really high stairs. No, they're not. They're not stairs. Oh my God, I'm literally losing it. There's so many people talking, stop! Okay, we got it. I think we got it now.
On this package.
There it is. An urgent parcel to the seat of divine foresight.
The mail the disciples want to intercept.
I guess we won't get like jumped for intercepting a package because we're working with them.
Makes sense. This is
critical intelligence. All right.
After all.
Oh.
Let's see if I can crack the code.
I have to crack the code? Why? What's the code? Go to the Exalting Sanctum and intercept the parcel. I guess I have to invest. Oh, it's one of these. I'm gonna be honest. I think I kind of forgot how to do these. Maybe not though, because then this one, can this one not move? What is it? What do the ones that can move look like? Okay, they're lit up a little bit. So what can move? Wait a minute, because this one can move. I literally forgot how to do this. We're gonna be here for a minute because you can move. Oh, well, I thought they both had to get in the little holes, but no. I just had to get it on there. Okay, that's why it didn't move. I don't. Okay. I guess I'm smarter than I look.
Urgent instructions.
I don't know what I did.
Are aware of a seed of divine
that was so
operation to infiltrate
okay.
Ranks.
Okay, Starrel. Okay.
No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept.
What is it? I don't even know what we're talking about. What's going on? We have a story recap here. An eternal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. The disciples are aware of a seat of divine foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. Besties, we already did it. We already cracked it. So
I'll use my phone to make a copy and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
Fair. That's actually very smart. See, a phone could get us out of so many things in Genshin, but we don't have one. Green Hibiscus has our number. That is, I do not trust that. I do not trust this man with our number. We got it though. Yes, we got the stuff. We got it. There might be surveillance. Why is he telling us to shush? It's a text message. The place where we copy scripture. The person in charge wants to see you ASAP. Do not reply. I mean, the texts are still there, unless you're using like Snapchat or something. I'm pretty sure those are saved somewhere too, for legal purposes. Where are we going? Would it be easier to teleport? Yeah, we're gonna do that. This is how we get around the Shinjo. Just teleport. Don't actually try to figure out how to get there yourself. It's too much effort. All right, here's the little scripture place. Is this like a cutscene? Who's in charge? Oh, wait, did we always?
Gray Peony.
Did this always have voice acting? Hold on. I forgot. I don't think this always had voice acting. I feel like I had to read something before.
Gray Peony, this is Mauve Moon.
Hi.
The head of our
I'm gonna be honest, for an NPC, you're really pretty. Mr. Mauve Moon. You're really pretty.
It seems you have some impressive
That is not the voice I was expecting, though. That is a voice. How much can you bench? Wait, are we fighting him? I don't think we're fighting him. You're too kind. You're too kind.
No need for modesty.
Oh wait, he is fighting us.
Martial arts for years.
Wait, so we're fighting him?
With just a glance.
What's going on?
You seem like you've got it all figured out.
I'm so
what brings
confused.
you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
I despise the hunt. Let's just say I want to gain immortality. I feel like that's like a solid baseline. That's what y'all are doing here.
Good.
See,
Life is
good.
a
I picked the right
miracle
answer.
and a blessing.
No bad ending today. We got
Any futile attempt to forsake it is a disgraceful betrayal.
it. Yeesh. Okay.
You have been enlightened
All right.
to the significance of immortality.
I don't want to be immortal, but like, okay.
You have already surpassed those shameful mortals.
This is so weird.
Here, take this prescription.
Prescription?
Through this medicine.
Oh, is it like the vampire blood guy?
Like me, you will be able
I'm
to
not taking
break
that.
the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your
Devilish.
soul.
Wait, the what
You
who?
gain unbridled power.
The
and
what who what?
freedom.
You'll be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your Lan? Is Lan an archer? Lan is the hunt. I think that's what that is a reference to. I think Lan is an archer. I think that in Simulated Universe, if you use Blessings of the Hunt, the big one you get is arrows. I think that's right. Right? I haven't played Star Rail in a minute.
The disciple
We're not taking that medicine, though. That's going straight to the Seed of Divine Foresight.
They prepared the prescription for you.
How would you know to prepare it for me if you've never met me?
Some of the
Isn't that the whole
can be
bit?
purchased at an apothecary.
This is a lot.
But others will require you to come up with your own solution.
Wait, are we just getting the...
Given your strength. that
Oh,
shouldn't
we
pose
just
a
got the
problem.
prescription, meaning here's a list of stuff you need.
Do you have any questions?
But now you have to go find the stuff on your own. This is another test. Okay. So why did you join the
I'm
organization,
ashamed to admit it,
sir?
but I once worked alongside those devils.
He was a Cloud Knight.
I trained in spear techniques
Okay.
for almost a century.
Weird
I
flex.
nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell.
This is a lot.
I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts
I
geniuses.
don't think that's immortality,
Fortunately,
though.
the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you
But
hold
I
in your
mean-
hand, rescued me.
If Fuhua is
Once I
a
took that
Cloud
medicine,
Knight, maybe.
I became
Maybe
more
immortality
powerful than
is the,
anyone could ever dream of.
Maybe that is the final key there.
Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship
That was
are
giving
no
heavy Avatar
more.
energy. I was waiting for him to say when the Fire
All
Nation
that
attacked. I'm not even
remains
gonna
is
lie. I had like a
loyal
brain
disciple
moment there. I was like,
of merciful
the what?
Medicus.
wait, Jushin, something about your old name. Were you an undercover agent for the Seed of Divine Foresight? Huh. So what did you say your old name was?
Wait. You recognize me?
Oh, we're gonna have to run.
Where do you know me from?
We might have to
Your
run.
face changed when you heard my name.
We might have to run.
Mav Moon, sir, we have a problem.
Oh,
I suspect this person may
so
be
we
the
already are
agent
just.
who's been
This is it. The jig is up. Okay.
Idiot. What kind of trials are you?
All right. There it
You
is.
let an agent
So,
infiltrate our ranks?
I hope you're wearing running shoes. We gotta get the baseball bat out.
No, sir, I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight.
That was
before
fake.
my very eyes.
That was totally faked.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows
They're just
these
fighting.
pitiful mortals
And we're
to
standing
face
here
death
like,
without fear.
hey guys, if we were smart, we would start backing up.
Us into opening our door.
Self-sacrifice. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I didn't say anything that revealed my identity yet, guys.
Mystical Medicus has sharpened my senses.
I think we could have kept this gag going for longer. I don't know why we had to give it up so quickly.
Never understand.
We're not immortal though. We're not like a pathetic mortal. I mean, I guess we are probably not immortal. But we did almost die in the Kokolia fight, and then we're saved by... Was it Nanook? Oh, we're fighting. Good thing I have my Dunhung Hypercarry team. Good thing I got the best team. It's not the best team. Free to play Dunhung Hypercarry. Japard does have an Eidolon on him though. Forgot about that one. That did happen. The only problem with this Hypercarry team is that it needs to work its way up to like stacking buffs. And it's not as Hypercarry as it could be because I don't have 2 supports. I only have technically 1 support. Oh, 50k. I like to see that. It's like I have 2 basically like health supports being Japard and Bailu, and then I have 1 like attack support, which is Bronya. Ideally, I would want another attack support, which is why I kind of keep pulling for Sparkle, but Mav Moon is talking again. So, okay. You're not even on the screen, buddy. Oh, he's still going. Am I the devil?
Surrender.
Okay.
I'll make it quick.
All right. Are you done? I don't. Oh, he's done. Okay. The attack volume went back up. I'm vibing. We're doing really good.
Guard and defend.
We're doing great, actually. Yeah, my Dunhunt could be a little bit better, but I'm still working on some of his talents and stuff. So his ult is leveled up really high, but nothing else is.
So Mav Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact
Interesting.
with.
So he joined the Disciples of
Joined
Sanctus
the
Medicus and just
Disciples of Medicus.
ended up running the thing.
I should
That's
go to the
kind
Seed
of
of Divine
impressive.
Foresight
That's
and
honestly
Qingzu.
kind of impressive. Not even gonna lie about that.
I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
I mean, it's kind of both, isn't it? I mean, it's a success because we found out the information we want, but I guess the dude's whole bit was, I'm gonna figure out the cult stuff, and then he just ended up becoming part of the cult. Oh, there's a treasure chest over here. Say the line. Oh, I love Dunhung's chest opening line. It's so good. I just was really hoping he'd say it, but he didn't. This is stairs? This is stairs. Okay, I feel like this doesn't look like stairs. It looks like it's too steep, but it's stairs. So this is the Seed of Divine Foresight? Oh, it's a messenger. Okay. Yeah. I want to enter the Seed of Divine Foresight. Chileon says, could you please wait here a moment? I'll go and report in for you. I don't think we started this mission at the Seat of Divine Foresight. Is this Jingyuan's office? We're reporting to Qingzu, but I think this is Jingyuan's office. I think this is from the cutscene. Oh yeah, no, this is totally his office because you have the big chess pieces. That isn't chess, it's something else. Okay, hi, Qingzu. Is Jingyuan in? I want to collect this. Surveillance report. Oh wait, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of collectibles here. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. General's diary. Wait. I kind of want to read that one. That's Jingyuan. He's the general. Okay, hi, Qingzu. Hi, we're here. We did it. We survived.
So,
it's not even been half an hour. We survived. You tell Qingzu about what happened as you worked undercover. I do. This is something I want to point out because I just thought about it. I don't know. I might have pointed this out before and just forgot.
Was ultimately exposed.
Fair.
A wealth of invaluable intelligence.
Fair. This is very fair.
You managed to get out without a
yeah, no, my health on my team was pretty good. I don't know when they changed this. I might have brought this up before and I'm just forgetting, but I remember very distinctly in CBT3 the title cards were kind of awkwardly translated and awkwardly written. And I think they fixed it. I don't know if that was fixed before or they just, I don't know. I'm probably missing something because I took so long to do this, but I like that it looks like it's fixed. Because I remember it wasn't.
That your scene would choose the path.
I don't necessarily think it's the path of evil. I think both sides kind of have their points. Maybe not the cult side. Maybe there's going to be really extreme people on both sides though. So
power and life to draw countless.
That's always something to remember.
Away from bright futures.
There's going to be cults on both sides, and we just ended up finding a cult on the other side.
You've managed to shine.
But I think that's kind of the story. That's like the takeaway from this arc of the story is that there's no like distinct good or evil, and it's a Honkai game. So
all your efforts,
that's kind of a running through line. That
is there anything else you'd like to know about?
Not one single side is never distinctively good or distinctively evil. There's going to be ups and downs to both sides. Oh, do we want to learn more about the lore today? No, I think we're good. So what about the prescription that we got?
The prescription you acquired is beyond
Is this
my
that
knowledge.
other quest line? Because there's another quest line we can do before getting to the story.
Alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum.
Can you take it to
I'd
Bailu?
love to ask you to consult with them on the particulars.
This must be the
of
next quest.
prescription.
Go and consult with them.
This will allow the Seed of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote.
I guess, yeah, because
Given that the disciples of
thing is
Francis
turning
Medicus
people
have
into
become aware of our
not necessarily
operation.
monsters, because I think
It's
that's
about
also
time
a
the Seed of
thing.
Divine Foresight wielded
There's
its net.
nuance, but
If you turn up any details about the prescription,
there are
feel
things
free
we
to come back
fight,
and
so
find me anytime.
hypothetically it is like technically a monster because it's an opponent we're fighting in game. Venom Bruce, Immortality Looms. Head to the Exalting Sanctum and ask around for Draught of Draconic Surge's recipe. Okay, so we are actually, this is part of Immortality Looms still. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Where do I go? Book. We got a book. Looks like there's two of you here. Okay, can I ask you? So let's start with you. The Ineloquent Alchemist. And they talk still. So Qingzu asked me to find you specifically, and we explained what's transpired to the alchemist about the cult stuff.
Foresight? Let me see the prescription.
Do we tell him about the cult stuff?
Oh, heavens above.
Maybe. I don't know. You sound very familiar though.
Horrifying prescription, and I can't make any sense of
Like
it.
this NPC sounds very familiar.
Go and ask
Maybe from
Lady
Genshin.
Danshu.
Danshu?
She's our chief alchemist.
All right, that was fast.
Maybe sightless, but
Oh.
she's more qualified than all of us. She's no
She can't
stranger
see- oh.
to helping others either. Always
Free love
prescribing
representation,
medicine
I
to those in
guess.
need, and free of charge.
Free of charge. I like that.
She'll certainly be willing to help the Seed of Divine
I
Foresight.
am always broke in this game.
You can
so.
find her at Sinwood Pavilion.
Sinwood Pavilion. All right, where's that at? Oh, that was literally like a that was like a speedrun skip. Nice. Where is this Sinwood Pavilion? It's up here. Oh, that teleport waypoint is at Sinwood Pavilion. Okay. Oh, she's just chilling. Can we do a poll? I want to do a poll. What about in the shop? This might be a bad idea. Not a 10 warp. I don't have that much. This might be a bad idea. No, it wasn't. It was not. All right. Okay, we're back. So Danshu, hi.
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Okay, that's a little bit creepy. How do you know it's me,
You have
ma'am?
a very distinct scent.
Oh, I smell.
Losing one sense forces the other senses to become sharper.
I guess she makes a point there.
I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription. you
It's been
wish me
5
to
minutes. How did you
test.
hear this?
Can you read it? to
Maybe
me?
the ineloquent alchemist gave her a phone call. I guess that would make sense. Sure.
Thank you.
All right, we're reading it to her. So you read the prescription to Danshu. Is she gonna know?
A strange and dangerous prescription.
She understands
But I
that part.
believe I understand
I'm
the
losing my voice. Hold on.
It involves
I'm gonna let her
drawing
finish,
on
and
the
then I need to
strength of
cough.
long scions to attain the power of
Long scions again.
ascension.
I think this is something we touched on last time we did Trailblaze mission. They're called long scions, and I'm curious how we get into that because, spoiler alert, the Chinese word for dragon is long. So I think that probably has something to do with something because we have all the dragons in the Shanzhou, but I don't know if the scions are associated with any particular side. I don't remember. I do not remember. It's been a little bit too long. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out with that.
The specifics,
There's a
however,
lot of
will
different
require further investigation.
factions in the Shanzhou area,
This will take some
which
time.
is par for the course in a
Could
Honkai
hardly
game.
happen upon Vidyadhara bone marrow
But
and test the
because
prescription
Penacony
myself.
looks like it's gonna be the same, and then Honkai Impact Third is Honkai
Leave
Impact
your
Third.
contact
We don't really need to
details
talk about all the
with me.
groups and factions in that
When
one.
I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
Nice. Cool. So, we finished Immortality Looms. We got a message from Dunshu immediately because we just kind of immediately went into it. All right. I do have a question from Runmid, but we're not going to talk about that. Dunshu says, I have a preliminary understanding of the Draw of Draconic Surge's pharmacology, but you're still busy with the troubles in Shanzhou. Yeah, right now, at a time like this, I think it's because you're probably supposed to do this part in the middle of something else, like the questing, but we do need to do Sinner's Misled, Credence Falsified before we can continue on the actual quest, or we're going to lose it. So we have to do this today. Dunshu says, no worries, come find me when you're free. I shall be waiting for you at the Sinwood Pavilion. So this is also another one we're going to have to do. So I'm going to navigate on that. And we're going to immediately speak with Dunshu to learn about the Draw of Draconic Surge.
Ah, you're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits.
Are we? I just got here. It's been like 2 seconds, but we're going to pretend it's been like a couple days or something. So you can tell that just by listening.
A person's
Can you?
footfall reveals a lot about their strength and emotions. Much
I
like
guess.
how a person's breath may serve as an indication of their overall
Really?
health. Let's get down to business.
That's Okay,
I
okay,
analyzed
learning
the
something.
prescription you procured, the draft of
So-
Draconic Surge. Now that I have a
Do we just have to
preliminary
deliver it?
conclusion,
Is that
it
what
needs
all
to
this?
be delivered
What do
to
we
the
do
seat
in
of
this
divine
quest?
foresight.
We're gonna finish it today for sure. So what is the conclusion?
The conclusion.
And then I guess we'll do actual
Put
questing in the next.
simply, I
Star Rail
don't
video.
believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the
Did she say
matter.
draft or draw it?
Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely
Well-
not be any such cure.
I don't know if that was the deal. 'Cause she says the draw of Draconic Surge probably doesn't hold the cure to Mara, but weren't we? Maybe I guess she was looking for that cure at the same time, but we were just having it analyzed so we could find a cure from it. But I guess that's what she did. I do wonder if this opinion is based on the fact that there's something weird going on with the High Cloud Quintet stuff, and we're gonna fix that by the end of this, so maybe there will be a cure. I don't know. I hope there is a cure, just because I've said this before, but I do want there to be an arc in pretty much both of the big Hollyoverse games right now. So Genshin, I want it this specifically in Genshin, but I want one of the nation storylines to just not end like with a pretty little bow on top. I want it to kind of be chaotic and we have to go back and fix it. Something like that. I want our actions to have consequences at some point, and I don't know if Fontaine is delivering on that. So I'm still going to keep saying it, but already I'm kind of like, I want to see that in not Penacony. I want to see that in Star Rail, but I do think Penacony could be the place for that, just with everything I'm seeing about Penacony so far. However, that being said, because I want that in Penacony for Star Rail, specifically, I think that we can end this Shanzhou storyline with a nice little bow on top, especially because there's a lot of stuff going on here. I think the Shanzhou storyline is going to be more like the Inazuma storyline for Genshin, where at the time and in the grand scheme of things, it's a little bit inconsequential, but we are fixing something by the end of the day, and it'll probably come back. Because that's the thing with Inazuma and Genshin. We keep going back there. So I think that's kind of going to be what ends up happening with the Shanzhou. So I don't know, putting a pin in that, but there's a lot going
I've
on.
compiled the details into a written analysis.
Oh,
If
do we
you're
have to read it?
interested,
Is this where my
feel free
reading
to
comes
take a
in?
look.
I might have to read this. I might have to read
This
this.
is a copy of pharmacological studies.
I don't know when they added voice acting to this though, because I swear we did not start this with voice acting.
Counselor wants to see it urgently.
I don't remember
I'll have
them
to
saying
ask
anything
you
about
to
adding
deliver
voice
it
acting
for
to
me.
world quests, but I guess they have. So we have the pharmacological studies in the Draw of Draconic Surge. Do we want to read it? I guess not. We don't have to, so I'm not going to. Okay, so head to the Seat of Divine Foresight. Where is the Seat of Divine Foresight again? Okay, we don't have to re-teleport in. We can just go there. I'm probably gonna have to take a break in between this video and the next Star Rail video because I'm probably gonna have to take a minute to do my daily stuff or to some degree because I have so so much Trailblaze power I need to get rid of. It's like gonna cap soon, but we'll have to figure that out. I have to go build some characters or something. I just want to enter the Seed of Divine Foresight. Thanks, Chan. We're going back in there. What a dude. What a guy. Where's Chingzu this time? Chingzu! Chingzu! You moved! Hello. I got a little bit too close, but it's okay. We have the prescription from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. So,
Even for those alchemists.
it was about 5
that was
minutes.
fast.
It took me longer to get through my current thoughts on the state of the Archon Quest. Not Archon Quest, it is the Trailblaze mission. But it was Danshu who figured it out.
Don Shu. Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief
Oh.
alchemist be away from her post?
That's weird.
I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the
That
Alchemy
is-
Commission delve.
Weird.
She has a vast knowledge and expertise.
Maybe she just wanted to go
No
for a
wonder
walk.
She was able to analyze the pharmacology so
A
quickly.
walk is nice.
Let me see her report.
Are we going through it? So Chingzu's expression is serious as she completes reading Danshu's report. Do I have to click through on this one? No, okay, it's going. Not used to that. Genshin 1, it would have been like 2 seconds, you get 2 seconds to read.
Such a complex prescription. This is
Where they got
infuriating.
their hands on a complex prescription, I think
Still, this is a clue. we
there's
can
evil
follow.
afoot.
Thank you.
No,
Please
what?
accept these gifts for your efforts.
I definitely think that the Aeons, I think it's Aeons, are messing with us in a way. I don't know. Maybe it's a secret third thing. Maybe there's like some crazy person running the show in the name of Yaoshi. So it's like a fake, which wouldn't be too far off from the cult stuff. So maybe there's like somebody running it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Which, no, I think there is Fantilia. Maybe it's something to do with Fantilia. That would make sense. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Please, take them.
Thanks.
You've done so much for the Lafu, for the Xianzhou. This is the least I could
Does
do.
that mean we're done with Credence Falsified? Or we have a message from Danshu again. She says, have you some time? There are some issues with which I should like your expertise. So can you drop by the Sinwood Pavilion for a spell? Yeah, now? Like right now. As part of this mission. She says at your earliest convenience would be best. Okay. So we're not done with Credence Falsified. I was like, that was really fast, but it was fast because this isn't the end. Also, this NPC right here looks a lot like Yonghai. Looks so much like Goro when you're running past. Because he's wearing like the bluish teal and he has the ears. I'm like, Goro Genshin Impact in my Star Rail? It's more likely than you think. Luckily, these places are very close to each other. Like, Danshu, could you just, I was gonna say, could you just walk to the Seed of Divine Foresight building? But, anyways. Okay, hi, Danshu. What's up now?
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
What is the deal now? So, what can I help you with,
My
Danshu?
stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people. and
That's why she
delivering
was away from
medicine.
her post, I guess?
But the Seed of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the
Oh, are we helping
prescription.
her now? Is that the deal?
I've been severely
I guess that would make
delayed.
sense. If we're helping her
I've
figure
already
everything out.
concocted some of the medicine in
Or bring...
question.
Yeah,
There
we're
can't be
we're
any
delivering it. So
further
it's a little bit of a reverse
Just
fetch
assisting
quest.
in ensuring it arrives on time.
But yeah, no problem. You did
Thank
help me
you.
with something, so I might as well help
The
you.
patient in question is a little girl.
Oh.
If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back.
Is she related to this little girl at all?
This
Or
is
does
the
she just
medicine.
care a lot?
Her house is near the Court of Tranquility.
Court of
It shouldn't
Tranquility.
be hard to find her.
Okay, that's a bold statement. Medicine concocted by Danshu. They're little... Oh yeah, I was gonna say they're little rice balls. They're little mochis. So she put the medicine in little mochi balls. That's cute. Where are we going? All the way over here. Teleport. I can't figure out how to get across this part of the Lofu, so I'm just teleporting back and forth. Oh, is it the little girl standing on the...
She sent me to find?
The little girl standing on
Does
the
she come here
fountain?
to treat other sightless people?
Oh, wait, that's so... Oh.
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead. Can't
Oh,
see right,
that's so
can't see left.
mean.
Heads to the east.
This is horrible.
and southwest.
Why are they bullying her for being blind?
Duck. She can't get down.
I hate these kids. These kids are so mean.
Looking at Outworlder?
That does not sound like a child.
Business.
Oh yeah, stop it.
What's this
Stop.
got to do with you?
Stop.
You family or something?
Yeah, we're her big sister.
Don't look
Scram.
like it.
We're the
You're
cool
trying to
aunt.
be a
Scram, or I'm
hero.
gonna...
You sure you want to mess with the
I'm not gonna
Lafu
fight a kid,
trio?
but... Wafu Trio. Yeah. Yeah, enough of the nonsense,
Who do
buddy.
you think you are?
Get out of here.
Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am like two times your size.
Lost. Stop meddling in our business.
No. The arrogant kid runs up to you and punches you. You stand strong, unmoving, but the boy falls backward from the reaction force. Oh my gosh. Because he's like... Because they're kids.
Stop yelling!
They're trying to fight me, an adult, with a Stellaron.
Hidden power! I saw it! You're a cheater!
I didn't use any kind of hidden power. I do have a Stellaron, but
If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
you're also like
You sure
10,
about that,
maybe?
boss?
You're like
I
10.
didn't even flinch. Ugh, shut
So
up,
like,
boss. Let's get out of here. We
I'm
should find
assuming
anyone that doesn't
our
respect
Trailblazer's at
martial
least
arts.
18. 20, probably, at the
I'll let you
least.
off the hook this time.
Realistically, we're like
Next time
500
we
or something,
fight
probably.
fair and square.
But this is embarrassing. You're trying to fight like a 20-year-old, at least. So the three children flee from the scene while disgruntled. You take the chance to lead the girl away from this site of conflict. I hated that. Those kids were horrible. Kids are mean, though. Like, kids are mean.
Thank you for
Aw.
helping me, miss.
Look at her. Yeah, Denshu wants me to deliver this medication to you, but are you okay? I usually don't go for those, but are you okay?
It's my fault.
No, it's not.
I shouldn't have
It's
wandered
not.
off on my
It was
own.
those guys' fault.
Then I wouldn't have run into
They're
those
mean.
guys.
They definitely need to be taught a lesson.
Always laugh at me for
Oh,
being blind. And they like to trip
I'm gonna
me up
cry.
and
This
steal
is
my
so mean.
food.
Do not. This sort of thing should not fly in real life.
Goodness, you were
It-
here.
honestly, it shouldn't fly here either.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me off so easily.
That's so mean. Why are they so mean to her? Poor thing. Headbands. Anyways, Denshu wants me to deliver this medication to you.
Oh, Don Shu asked you to come.
Yeah, we got this.
Things are bad on the law
Oh.
recently. Don Shu
Oh.
must be very busy.
Even if the kids know it.
Thank you, miss.
I didn't think it was that
Remember
bad.
to thank her for me.
But I guess it is. The little girl takes the medicine and returns the way she came.
Why does she wander
Wow.
out alone?
Yeah, no. Does she just not have...
Well, I've delivered the medicine.
Or is are her parents
I should
working,
report
maybe?
back to Don Shu.
So she's just like out and about? Because to be cooped up like that all day would kind of suck. All right, back to teleport to the Sinwood Pavilion. That is so messed up. Those kids, I swear to God, if there is a real life child in your life that is acting like that, please talk to them because that's not right with what's going on there. That is not right. Okay, hi Denshu, we're
How
back.
was she? Did you deliver the medicine?
Yeah. So you describe what happened to Denshu. We're telling her, oh no. I feel like she has some sort of, maybe she doesn't though, because I was gonna say, yeah, maybe she has some sort of
when I was a
connection to
child.
Denshu, but also maybe Denshu just
I also had to find my way.
feels
in the
for
dark,
her.
Face
Aw.
obstacles I couldn't predict.
This
as well
is
as
so
deal with
sad.
unconscious prejudices people had against me.
But it's also like a little bit too
If
real.
I was ever
It's a
injured
Honkai game,
by
what did we
bullies
expect?
or after
Honkai gets a
fall,
little bit too real.
I'd run crying to the healers at the Alchemy Commission
Oh.
and ask them to heal me.
And now
I
she's like a
suppose
master
that's why
alchemist.
I followed in their footsteps to pay a little kindness forward.
That's why she cares
Thank
about
you
the
for
girl
looking
so
after the
much.
child. Could I ask
This
you
feels
for
like
another favor,
this feels like the Inazuma storyline in Genshin, where we had to go around and see how the Vision Hunt decree was like harming everyone, so we would be convinced to help the Inazuma squad. But it's just like little anecdotes of life on the Luofu. I don't like the content. I don't like what's happening in it, but I think it's very real, and I like it in that regard. I think seeing these little anecdotes of life on the Luofu. But for what's the purpose is kind of the other thing. Like, what is the purpose of the anecdotes to tell us? Is it just that life on the Luofu is not good in any regard? So what do you need, Denshu?
I want to meet the little girl.
Oh.
Can you lead me to her? I worry
Wait,
about her
we're gonna
wandering
bring her-
around
oh.
on her own. And I want to know what's
So
been
is
her
she just
mind
on her own?
lately.
Why doesn't someone take her in?
Her parents passed away.
Oh,
the denizens of Abundance
oh
Wars.
no.
The relatives who took her in aren't close to her.
I'm losing it. Now I'm gonna
And
cry.
whenever I treat
This
her,
world quest is
she often
insane,
confides
but
in
like in a good way.
a healer's medicine.
This
might
hurts. This is like a
remedy
gut
one's
punch.
Physical health. But sometimes
Oh.
the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart needs companionship and care to heal.
I'm literally gonna cry. Okay, do you know where you might find her?
She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a
Oh.
quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits
This is
there,
so sad.
letting the sounds wash over her.
This is so
Her
sad.
parents used to be artisans in the commission, so I think she has a
Oh.
nostalgic connection to the place.
I bet she like
In
is a
all
music girly
likelihood,
or something.
That's where she'll be. There's danger around every
Yeesh,
corner.
this is
these days.
heavy. I'm glad we did this because a lot of people probably are gonna skip over this just because it's not required, but you lose it. And the fact that you lose like this, such a, like, it's good. It's really good. I would hate that if we lost this. For that reason though, I do wish that this quest line was not locked behind something. I don't know why it would be locked behind something. Because in Genshin, they do this all the time where there'll be a world quest that you can go back to and it's like, this definitely should have taken place during the Archon quest and it's fine, we're just gonna do it now, it's fine. But I believe they're probably doing that because something happens with the Sanctus Medicus stuff and the Mara Struck stuff and it wouldn't make sense to do it after you like heal that part of the Luofu. So that makes a lot of sense why they would block it off, but I wish they didn't because this is such a good storyline, it feels like. And we're actually gonna teleport in here by the Stagnant Shadow. I hate that so many people probably just skipped right past this because it's so good in like a really sad way, but I like it a lot. I'm gonna actually use you as well. Okay. Like, I really like this storyline. This is just like a side world quest, but like it is like a gut punch, quite literally. Okay, we gotta run because I don't want to. We can go the way. We can. Wait. Whoa! Wait. Where are we? Okay, there should be stairs over here. Okay, entirely missed those stairs. All right. So the little girl should be over this way. I'm just gonna run. Okay, I can't get hit in a cutscene. The little girl is crying. And I'm fighting those guys there. All right, great, awesome. I can auto clear, so we are completely fine. It's a good thing we went to find the little girl because she definitely, I'm just realizing also the way the way we went about this, there's no way Denshu was keeping up. There's no way. Nice, easy. We're right in a cutscene, so I'm not gonna get jumped.
All right.
Awesome.
Everything's okay now, Xiaoyu.
Xiaoyu is the girl's name.
Thank
Oh.
you, big sister. Thank you, Donshu.
I really wish that this wasn't blocked.
You don't need to be scared anymore. She is here.
This is why we go through these things.
When I think about all the trouble I've caused you to, I feel like such a
This music is so
burden.
not fitting for this, but oh
Sorry.
no!
Is
Can
that
we
why
like
you're
give her a
crying?
hug? Will that freak her out?
Maybe you should start getting used to this feeling.
I'm sorry, what?
Because in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like
I mean,
us will continue to require
This
help
is,
from
this
everyone we
hurts.
meet.
This hurts.
So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart,
But also, the
then how
VA
have
for
you managed
Denshu went
such an arduous path?
insane with this. Yeah, Denshu, is this supposed to be comforting?
I'm not trying to console her.
Yeesh.
This is the reality.
You can do both.
Walking alone in the darkness.
This music does not fit what is going on currently.
Invisible obstacle. Unable to understand other people's descriptions.
Oh, this is a lot.
Everyone, everything.
Again, it's a Honkai
is
game.
like
It is a
a
Honkai game
hot
at the end of the
coal
day.
in the dark.
Emotional gut punch,
Invisible.
quite literally.
Yet still able to burn you.
But like
It's
the
a long life
dialogue,
species.
insane.
She can expect life to continue like this
Oh
for
my
nearly
gosh.
1,000 years.
Denshu,
She must
chill.
learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly
Chill,
waiting
she's like
around
4.
for the next hero to swoop in
She's
and
like
save
4.
her.
Give her a break. Yeah, aren't you helping to save her, Denshu?
Yes. By trying my best to change her personal circumstances.
I think Denshu's projecting because this is
In the
she
meantime,
probably she's being
she'll have to learn
tough,
to
tough love
withstand the
situations
darkness, just as I have.
because she probably wishes she had someone tell her this when she was younger.
Donshu.
So she's telling the little girl,
From
but
now on, I'll do my best to
I guess
rely
it
on
worked. I
myself.
mean, it worked. So,
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever.
but I mean, she's like 4.
This place is too dangerous.
She's like
Let's
4.
head
Cut
back
her
to
some
the Sunken
slack.
Sanctum.
Are you gonna teleport me? Because I'm gonna get jumped otherwise. So you send Denshu and the little girl back. I have my hand on the keyboard so I can run at any given minute. Okay, we survived.
Thank you again.
We
For all
survived
you've
without
done.
having to fight more than we needed
It
to.
would seem we incomplete ones
Incomplete ones.
are often bullied from a tender
Ooh.
age.
That's a new.
I endured
Proper noun.
numerous hardships to become chief alchemist.
I think that's what they're using in
Yet,
place of like
There are
calling
still
these
things
characters disabled,
leave
which
me
there's nothing
feeling
wrong with
helpless.
that word.
That's the reason.
So it's
I
weird that
said
they-
what I said.
I guess it's kind of like what they did in
You
the
might
Genshin
mistake
Thelxie
my
event. We'll talk about
words
this for a
being
second.
Hurtful.
because they've,
But the truth is,
I think
no amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead.
the way they've gone about the storyline has been very, it doesn't feel like exploitative. Like I had a little bit of a beef with the Genshin Impact Felxie event because everything they were talking about in that event was just like fantasy depression, but the way they went about it felt a little bit off as somebody who has like dealt with depression in the past. So I was like, this doesn't feel right. But that was definitely something I felt like I could speak more on because it was like, I've actually dealt with this. On the contrary, I am not visually impaired. I wear glasses, but that's nothing compared to actually being blind in a way. So I feel like my opinion on this matter is not going to be as extensive as, or as rooted in personal experience compared to the Felxie event. But with that one, it felt a little bit dismissive, a little bit exploitative of actual real life depression because they were just calling it loneliness syndrome the whole time. And they're doing a similar thing here, where instead of saying that this character is blind, they are disabled. They are legally disabled. They are blind. It just feels a bit off to come up with a fantasy name for saying someone has a disability. Come up, it's like giving the Felxie event to come up with like a term for it and not just say, hey, this character is disabled. And that's okay. We can have disabled characters in media so long as they are treated with respect. And even though this is a very hard storyline that people who are disabled do get bullied at a higher rate than people who are not, which is horrible. It's a very real storyline. But it came up, and that was the other thing with the fantasy depression in Genshin Impact. It's a very real storyline, but they tweak something to make it like not feel as impactful in a way. I don't know. I did not know this was going to come up again, but it just reminds me of that because it's not as bad here. Definitely not as bad here because it's just like this one thing, but it's still like, why can't we just say the word? Why can't we just call it depression? Why can't we just say this person is disabled? It's just, I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to think about it. It's like, it's weird. It's weird to come up with like a fantasy term for it. And also I don't necessarily like the fantasy term they came up with here, and just for starters, like incomplete ones. Because in a way, it kind of promotes the narrative that people who are disabled are missing something, or that there's like, quote unquote, something wrong with them, which is not the case. Like there might be something wrong with their eyeballs, they can't see, but as a person, they are a complete person. There's nothing wrong with them as a person. And I feel like calling them incomplete is a bit dismissive. And I don't necessarily like that either. But I'm assuming this was probably at least partially written around the time, maybe it was written around the time the Felxie event was written, because even though this came out before Felxie, maybe there was like I don't know. It's just, and even here, like we ask if there's a cure, but like, there doesn't need to. I mean, there would because that's the thing, certain things, it's like, I don't know. They're a complete person, a whole person, just even if there is no cure, and it should not be like fantasized, we don't need a fantasy version. This is a very real thing that happens to people and that people are bored with. We don't need a fantasy version. But yeah, I guess is there no cure?
Life species. These things are permanent.
Well, those things are permanent for
Whether
real
we're
life people too.
beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or
This is a very
foolish.
real thing. See, and I
All
liked
of
the
it
story up until there. I
is
liked it.
encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born.
But just like Genshin had fantasy depression, we now have fantasy disability, and I don't know how I feel about that.
The impairments of short life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery.
But even that's
But
not
that's a
true all the time.
possibility for Xianzhou natives.
That's not true all the time.
No matter the method employed, our bodies
Things like
will
surgery only
eventually
work
return to
partially.
their original states. I too was once a non-believer. I
Oh.
fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants. Soon thereafter,
I mean, you would need a lot of
my
money
sight
though if you were
results
gonna
began to
repeatedly like
regenerate,
change it
and I
and like
was
replace
left in
them.
pain and despair.
But I mean, that's also
That
a
brief
very real
window of
thing that
sight that I regained
you either deal with it
has
or
turned
spend a lot of
into
money trying to cure
perpetual
yourself.
Source of anguish.
Like the medicine I take is so
Forever
expensive.
etched into my mind. For
It's a
long-life
lot.
Species, this incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance.
Penance for, I mean, I guess it would be like a,
What a joke.
yeah,
Even the
it's a-
denizens of abundance.
they're kind of calling it like a
so-called
curse of immortality.
abominations needn't endure such torture.
Which again, not necessarily sure if I like how they're going about that one.
Perhaps we incomplete ones
Because
are
they're
merely
using real life
tropes,
disabilities.
cursed by
as
the plague's author.
The curse. The curse. Like your consequence for being a long life species, something you did not choose, is fantasy disability. but it's like based on real disability. I don't listen. There's a lot of nuance here. There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot we could say about this one. Anyways, what do you mean, Denshu?
Nothing. Forget
I think
I
you
said
could dig
anything.
into this one storyline, and that's
Thank
also
you for
why would you block
sticking
this
with me
behind the?
for all of this.
Why would you make this go away?
If
There's
my
this is such a this is an
aspirations
insane
and some of them
quest.
have been met for now.
This is an insane quest, and I hate that it's like just they get rid of it. You can't do it
have a
after
gift
this.
for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare.
Because like it was the same with Thelxie, but this is like
I'll contact you. once it's ready
hardwired
to
into the
play.
game. I don't know. I don't know, man.
See you soon, friend.
So go to the spare time bookshop and wait for Denshu's message. Okay, there's just so much. There's so much happening. The Xianzhou is an enigma. All right, spare time bookshop. All right, teleport to the other side of the Luofu again. This is insane. I think this is where we started. I would like to collect this really quickly. A travelogue on the Xianzhou. Okay, hi, Yinshu. Yinshu says, this is a bookstore. If you want to read or pick out a book, just go in and browse around. Call me when you want to pay. Yeah, anything you recommend? I love book recommendations. Yinshu says, I don't really read that much, so I can't really recommend anything. Well, the front of the shop is where we keep our best sellers. There's gotta be a reason why they're best sellers. Why not start there? Views of the universe from a star skiff is a record of wondrous exoplanets by a Foxian explorer. I'm curious if any of these are based on actual real life books, because Star Rail has a tendency to do that with pop culture references. This might be. But I'm like, is there any book titles that are definitely, you know? But Yinshu says, oh, you're from an exoplanet anyways. In that case, hang on and let me think. How about this one here? Otherworldly Delights. It's a collection of short supernatural stories written by the boss here. That actually sounds quite fun. I'm a relative of the owner. He likes listening to other people's conversations, saying that it's good inspiration as an author. I mean, he has a point. You may have seen him over in Starskiff Haven. He does storytelling in some tea house called Sleepless Earl or other, calling himself something like Mr. Xian. I may have met him. I don't know if it was, I think it might have been in beta. I think it might have been in CBT3, but I think I've met him before. Yinshu says he likes getting attention. I'd be truly surprised if you haven't seen him. How I wish he could pay a little more attention to his bookstore business. Ah, well. Have you got any books there that you'd like to buy? I guess I'd like to read some books to pass the time. Wait, I'd like to buy a book. What's in the shop? Oh my god, wait, there's so many of you. So there's an unsuitable job for a puppet. Okay. Based on a web novel. Wait, a grimdark serialized web novel featuring the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Not the grimdark web novel. Insane. Oh god. Codex of Apocrypha? Apocrypha? Okay, I'm gonna buy all these. The Codex of Apocrypha is just it looks like it's about stuff. Annotations from Ode to Rainbow Path. Song form epic poem themed around Xianzhou history. Describes the life of the historical hero Rainbow. Oh, glued to books. That's an achievement I do need, I think. I didn't know these are all here. I'm just gonna buy all of them. Butterfly Shadows special issue. The 10 best butterfly Immersias of the Millennium #1, The Bridge to Grandma's Home. Wow. Rainbow Arbiter. Last Night on the Luofu. Seems like a serialized magazine sort of thing with short stories in it. Maybe? Because these used to be a thing. Not so much anymore because magazines are kind of dead, but I bet if you actually go into these, some of these are based on actual. A martial arts novel that stopped updating 300 years ago. That's quite fun. Well, I bought all the books, so now we can pass time. Oh, if you don't have a jade abacus, or if you just like the feeling of a book in your hands, just grab one off the shelf. Scroll rolls, bound bamboo strips, printed and bound paper books. We've got all the formats. Yeah, I'd rather to read to pass time.
Ooh,
So we're good.
Mr. CN said that making bookworms feel
Making
at home
bookworms
is
feel
more
at home.
important than getting them to buy something.
Oh, that's actually quite cute.
All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing area.
That's fair. The worst thing is when you're sitting on the floor. Anyways, you pick up a book that has recently gotten popular across the Alliance, time passes quickly. It's like, I think everyone's had the experience, not maybe everyone, maybe this was a personal experience, but sitting on the floor of a Borders bookstore in the manga section, just sitting on the floor reading the manga until you're forced away. Reading manga you definitely should not have been reading at like 10 years old. Anyways, I've prepared the present of which I have mentioned. Come over to the Synod Pavilion. I wish to entrust you with it in person. All right, I'm coming. Maybe I should buy this book. Can I buy the book? I'll buy the book.
Oh, looks like the person you were waiting for is not in touch. Safe travels.
We didn't buy the book.
Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
I would buy that. I actually bought all your books that I could, so look at me. What was that achievement, though? We didn't check the achievement. What was it? Collect 30 readable items from the Xianzhou Luofu. Understandable. All right, Synod Pavilion, teleport. Let's go. We are gonna finish this in this video, so I'm gonna try not to linger. Hi, Denshu again.
There you are, friend.
Hi, friend.
You've been running so many errands lately.
Oh, so is this the end?
I'd like
Are we good
for you
now?
to take some useful items away
What
with
is this orange thing here?
you.
Was that there
Examining the
before?
exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me
Oh.
to create this.
You were in
I
the...
referenced
Wait,
some
examining the
historical
exhibits?
texts and concocted a medicine that can
Don't you?
extend
How
your
did you examine
lifespan
them?
and improve your health.
Did I get...
call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet.
Is this just
and
a...
I'd like you to have it.
Is this just a
Consuming it
consumable?
will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being.
She knows we're nameless?
As a nameless,
Wow.
will make your journey a much less arduous one. Well then,
So,
that's that. I
We're
still
in it
got
now.
some other business to attend to.
is this
so
the end of the quest line?
Shall we say?
Are we
goodbye
free?
for now?
Is the video over?
Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able
Oh.
to see you in the true sense of the word.
What a switch up. She was so angry before, and now she definitely has some hope in her. But Dunshu placed the box with the pellet on the table, and you glance at it. I'm gonna put it aside
It's
for
not
now.
that I don't trust Donshu,
Yeah.
but this.
I'm gonna.
doesn't
I
seem
could
like
save
something
that
I
for
should
the
take
Fantalia fight. I will, because that's definitely like, all right, bottoms up. Here we go. Like we don't really need it right now.
Something feels off. I'd better talk to
Oh.
Chinsu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
No, it's not the end of the quest. Oh, this looks just like the other thing. Never mind. This looks just like the little mochi. Oh no, this wasn't here before. What is this? Danshu's diary. Listen, I feel like there's probably a lot in there, but we're just gonna go straight to Qingzu. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Wrong way. This way. I was like, I know where I'm going, but I don't. Okay, you. Hi. Hello. Chan, hi. Please let me into the... I want to enter the seat. Thank you. Okay. This video has gone on for longer than I intended, but I do want to... If it's like almost over, I want to keep going. So...
It's been a while. To what does the seat of
Has
divine
it been a
foresight
while,
owe the
though? I
pleasure?
mean, we've done a lot. So you recount everything that happened between you and Danshu to Qingzu. This could go one of two ways. I'm a little bit scared to see how it
I
goes.
understand. You say you have suspicions about this pellet she gave
Because this
you?
also feels quite choices mattery, so I
about
wonder what would
this?
happen if you
Leave
just
this broom
took down the
concentrate
took the
with me,
pellet.
and I'll find someone to run a few tests on it.
Yeah, I definitely think this is probably the best
I need to find a trustworthy alchemist.
way to go about that.
So you'll need to wait here a while. It isn't
Oh,
easy
there's
to
more?
find trustworthy people like yourself in these perilous times.
It's rough out here. She said it's rough out here. Qingzu turns around and leaves. It was a long time before she returns to the seat of divine foresight hurriedly. So what was... We'll end the
stars
video
were wise
here
enough not
if we have
take that
to.
pellet. My
Oh.
alchemists were able to extract
Would that have
many
just... Would it have
forbidden
like killed me on
components.
sight?
The result
I
is
figured. I
identical to
thought
the
that might be it.
disciples' mysterious
That she's
prescription.
defecting over to the disciples. Can't believe Danshu lied to me. No, I'll go look for her
I had
now.
a suspicion that there might be a spy in the alchemy commission.
Oh. That's why she
I
wasn't
never
at
expected
the
it
alchemy
to be
commission,
someone
was she?
so high up in the organization.
Yeah, but the other thing
I'll
is she
put out a
spoke
wanted notice for Danshu immediately.
very flippantly about
If you
the
find any trace of her,
disciples.
get in touch with me.
So that's quite
Take
strange
this
because she was
teaching with
very...
you.
We get a
It
teaching!
might just help you find this friend.
But it's like, it's very odd. It feels like she was just speaking very angrily about the disciples. Like she had some sort of grievance with them, which would make sense if she once was working with them, but it seems like she might still be working with them. And this is probably like this is what you get for infiltrating the disciples. Now we're gonna send one of our guys on you, and that's why she knew we were coming, maybe. We're going back here.
Donshu isn't here.
Yeah, she wasn't here 5 minutes ago either, when we left.
I've got it. Donshu's
Where is she, though?
medicine box has her scent on it. Plus the
Oh.
dating that Qingzu lent me to track her.
I forgot we have a D-Tank. So the D-Tank follows Danshu's scent and leads you to the Artisanship Commission, where the girl was, correct? But I don't think we got the girl out of there. There's so much happening.
Time to come out, little Dee. I need you to help me find
That's why we
Donshu.
didn't have it before. Do I get a D-Tank? He's back! You can't kill me. You can't kill me over there. What if I switch to Bailu and I'm completely hidden? All right, let's head out. So it's this way. We're just gonna keep running, even if we almost ran into something. Oh, well, there she is. It wasn't that hard. Danshu with a group of disciples. I don't...
With a group of disciples.
Are the disciples in here?
I guess that tells me all I need to know.
Is she talking to disciples? No, there's nothing out there. I guess the disciples are the Mara Strut guys. I guess we're talking to her, though. Hi, Danshu. What's up? Traitor.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
You sound familiar, too. Who are you?
Stand down. She's a friend.
Am I though?
Many of our brethren have fallen by her hands.
Fair. Yeah, we do fight you guys quite
Yes,
frequently,
I am
especially because
aware.
I was building characters.
What?
Oh, I never noticed how her eyes look. That's quite cool.
Leave
They did
us.
that. Little character bit. Little character tidbit.
Yes, master.
They like really look up to. Oh, what is up with her hand?
I didn't expect
She has like a
you to
wooden
come
hand.
looking for me.
Interesting. And you lied to me.
I lied to you about many things.
Oh, she's really cool.
But I
She's
reserve
actually
my
quite cool.
apology only for deceiving you into taking the medicine.
I didn't take it,
As for the other
bestie. I gave it to
falsehoods, they were
I gave it to
merely
the seed of
an
divine
aid
foresight.
Communicating as equals.
Were
Did
they?
you ingest the broomdew concentrate
No.
pellet I gave
No,
you?
I'm smarter than that. Big brain. Yeah. I'm not even gonna. You know what? What kind of medicine is it exactly? I'm not gonna tell you if I did or not.
Which the elixir seekers that arrive
not gonna tell you.
on the Xianzhou dream of. The formula to immortality.
Formula to
To take
immortality.
it is to initiate the
But it
transformation
would
from
turn
a
me into one of these
short-lived
guys.
species into a Xianzhou person or an abomination,
Oh.
depending on your perception.
Depending on your perception. That's an interesting
Please
line.
believe me when I say that never once have I thought
Huh.
about harming you. I merely
But
wanted
you
to
didn't
offer
ask
you
us
the
if we
chance to
wanted that.
obtain immortality and freedom.
So that's a little bit much. You never asked if we wanted
Friend,
to obtain that immortality.
Please, I urge you.
And we've
to
already
leave
cheated
the
death
Wafu.
once,
Abandon
so
this
that we know of. There might have been times
The
before the
truth
start of the
isn't what it
story.
appears to be. What did the minions
Huh.
at the seat of divine foresight tell you about
Again,
this
the Rainbow
conflict?
Arbiter.
That the Rainbow Arbiter
Who is the Rainbow Arbiter?
is the emissary of the
'Cause
righteous.
The Archer was
The
Lan.
Arbiter is chasing the heathen plagues author across the stars, while the disciples of Sanctus Medicus abet their heresy.
Maybe the Rainbow Arbiter is Lan.
Do you really think
I don't know.
that is the case?
Merciful
You don't
Medicus.
understand
I've heard
Merciful Medicus.
these
You're
opponents
the
have said that.
devilish
That's one of their
archer
voice lines.
author, but you understand me. Do you see me as such? A
These
heretic?
lines go hard.
I do not ask.
I
for
didn't
you
expect that Shu to be
side.
like our
I just
enemy.
wish for you to leave the Lafu,
Oh,
to leave this all behind.
that's also an
This
interesting point to
isn't
make.
your fight, and I
That
do not
these
wish
places
to
we
make
come
an
to,
enemy
no,
of
they
you.
aren't really our fight, but because we're part of the Nameless, that's kind of our whole deal is to like help in fights that aren't really ours to be helping in, and it maybe we're not in the right there. But also we are. It's weird to think, and technically it is kind of our fight because Danhung's with us, and Danhung is involved in this somehow, so technically it kind of is our fight. Technically, I'm gonna let her go, or I'm gonna let her go. This one time, I'm gonna let her go, but don't.
Since neither of us is eager to engage in
Yeah, no, I don't
combat,
feel right fighting her.
let us respectfully part ways.
I never noticed her hand was like
I
that.
have been thinking. The devilish
She's a
archer
really cool
author
NPC.
is not a benevolent god. Nor
Yeah.
is merciful Medicus
Okay, so
a malevolent one.
The Archer author is Lan. The Merciful
The choice
Medicus
to
is
rely on
Yaosha.
Jing Yuan was simply due to meeting him first.
Was it though?
Most.
I'm not sure about that. Because I,
Had you known me
despite
first,
not thinking,
perhaps we could have. been
despite
good
not
friends.
thinking either side is like particularly good or evil, I do think that of the two, I think siding with the Jinyuan side is better just because of like Yaosha as and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus all have very good intentions, but they just got a little bit crazy with it. Like they just went a little bit too far off the deep end. And you know, people are becoming sick. People are dying from this whole immortality gag. So I do think I have to side with Lan. I do think I have to side with Lan in that regard, but it's not entirely black and white. There's nuance. But I do think I would have sided with Jingyuan from the start.
Leave now.
Even if I had met you first. I don't think.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting.
I guess it makes sense then why you have to do this before moving on.
Farewell,
But this,
nameless.
I don't know, because there was a whole quest line that was taken out of the Trailblaze mission because it made the Trailblaze mission way too long and it wasn't necessary. But this is, I feel like it's necessary if this was what was taken out. I don't know why they would take it out because this is very necessary, I feel like. This part, at least. The first half, maybe not as much, but the second half, for sure, I feel like is necessary to the story. So yeah, I don't know why they would entirely remove it. But also, it provides context. I don't know. This is a doozy of a quest for sure. We ended up here a lot longer than I thought we would too, but I feel like it wouldn't make sense to
All
chop this up.
remains.
So we'll finish it and then be done. Unless it starts getting really long. But we should be done with Credence Falsified soon. Again, I feel like these quest lines, I guess they're not entirely necessary, but they do, because that was the thing. I've heard the Xianzhou mission get a lot flack for not being as good as Belobog. But I think the reason why is because they hide a bunch of the lore in these little optional quests. Because I think if I, like, having more insight, it is giving Inazuma a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it, but I feel like having this like background lore, it's not necessary, but I feel like it makes the quests a little bit more richer, and maybe that will change what my opinion would have been not knowing that. I don't know, we'll see, but let's just enter the Seat of Divine Foresight. Finish this off. I think also it's going to come down to doing this and getting more of this background information. Will they tie up all the loose ends? Because right now there's a lot of factions, a lot of different discourses going on, and I wonder if that'll be tied up by the end of it. So hi, Qingzu.
How did it go?
It was we located her. I did let her go though. So you interrupt Qingzu and report to her everything that happened at the Artisanship Commission. I hope we don't tell her we specifically let her go. Like, she just got away on her own.
So you weren't able to apprehend.
Okay, that's what we told her. Good. Good.
I see.
Because that might be a little bit awkward.
These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more nefarious plan.
Yeah, I do wonder what's going on. I wonder if they'll be able to tie up this loose ends. Like, I hope
once again,
Danshu does come up again, otherwise it's going to be like very weird.
With your
but I don't think she is.
We will put a stop to Danshu.
Like, I don't think the disciples are going to come up
you'll be joining
again.
The forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner.
This was supposed to be done beforehand.
I won't take up any more of your time.
Because we already led though. We already joined those forces and did a little bit with that. So
into Danshu again,
weird timing.
Cloud Knights.
Maybe Danshu will come back. I don't know.
As a token of my appreciation.
So much happening. So much happening in Star Rail. We finished it though. We got the achievement for Draconic Opulence. Desolate Depths of Despair is now re-navigated, and that witnessed Danshu's story. Okay, yeah, that was that. I do think it's a really good story. I think there's parts of it that definitely are questionable, but I do still think I think it was good. I do think it was good. Can't do a poll, so we're just done with the video, I guess. We'll go back to Desolate Depths of Despair, talk to March 7th, and discuss the current state of affairs, get a little recap in the next Star Rail video, which I probably will record. I'm probably gonna take a hot pause, get some of my Trailblaze power figured out. I'm wondering if we could do any of that for a video. Maybe we'll do a dailies video, a quick Star Rail dailies video maybe, but I don't know about that particularly, because Star Rail dailies are just a matter of, I'm gonna stand here. So, and to do a simulated universe and use my Trailblaze power that way would be kind of very long, so we're not gonna do that. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways though, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Actually, by the time this goes up, it's probably nearing on the anniversary of Star Rail, so I need to probably do something for that. I don't know, we'll see what's up. Look at Dan go though. I think that's my goal, is even if I don't have the videos uploaded by the 1 year anniversary of Star Rail, I want to be done with and caught up with where we are at in Penacony at whatever time that is in the year anniversary. But I want to be caught up by that time. So, and you know, maybe I want to be caught up with the event stuff too. Maybe that'll be my goal, to be caught up by the year. I'm gonna say that for now. Anyways, we'll see if I actually follow through with that. If you like this video though, make sure to leave me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!